The impacts of canceling the slots at Racetrack Programme in Ontario will be devastating for the horse racing industry and our local economies. This successful program is not a subsidy. Restore the program.
I'm here at the largest race of the year at the Mohawk track, and from my vantage point I can see a full parking lot, lots and lots of people, lots and lots of families coming out to enjoy a day at the track, and I know there's a lot of economic activity going on here. A lot of money's being spent, a lot of community being built, and just based on the number of horses and the people in the track, you can see that the spin-off effects from a race like this for this local economy are very, very important. And if we don't continue to support the racing industry, a lot of this might go away.
I'm a trainer, driver, breeder of standardbred horses. I'm a third-generation horseman in this area. My grandfather trained horses, my father trained horses, and now I've taken up the standardbred industry as a driver. I wouldn't know what else to do. I've never been trained in anything else. I learned my skills right here in Ontario. The horse that I'm racing in the Pepsi North America Cup tonight was bred right in Wellington County, was raised in Wellington County, and was sold not far from Wellington County. So there's a ton of equine business that benefited from the Slots at Racetracks program, and it would just be, devastating if it were to disappear today. We buy feed off the feed man. We hire a blacksmith to put shoes on our horses. We hire farmers to put our hay in. And then those farmers buy, they buy diesel fuel off of the gas stations, and they buy binder twine from the TSC stores. It's such a trickle-down effect. Most people are in this industry that have been in the industry for their lives. This is their life. It's not their livelihood, it's their lives.
If there is no sire stakes program as a result of the ending of the Slots at Racetracks program, then it's going to be devastating for the breeding industry. If there's nowhere to race a horse, what happens to those animals? And nobody wants unwanted animals, and these horses are specifically bred to race and to be sold as yearlings and for people to make incomes.
I grew up in Alberta, started my racing career in Alberta, moved here 3 years ago due to there's more options here in Ontario. I employ 7 to 8 staff members. I've purchased a home here in Ontario, trucks and trailers, and purchased animals as well, yearling racehorses. I've got a lot invested in the industry here in Ontario. Some people that work for me, this is all they've done, and they have no other training to do anything else. I'm 43 years old. Do I look at getting trained in something else? What'll happen next year, I don't know, but it's made for some sleepless nights.
The fears in this industry resonate all the way through North America. The farmers who bring feed to the feed mills, the people who bring hay and straw to the stable areas, and the shavings to the stable areas, the people that trucked all that stuff. There's been people laid off already. There's been people looking for other avenues to sell their products. These people have families, and it's a scary, scary thought.
Well, it's all I've ever done in my whole life. Like for 40 years, I've never had another job but the horse racing industry. I've made my living at it. I employ 5 people, and what's going on now, within 6 or 7 months, I won't be employing anybody.
Well, the changes that are planned could have devastating effects for Rockwood and the area. Rockwood being one of the epicenters for the horse industry in Canada. And it could have a devastating effect not only for owners, breeders, but little guys like me, shop owners.
I'm repairing their vehicles, I'm repairing their trailers, I'm repairing their employees' vehicles, their children's vehicles, and eventually if those people don't have work, I don't have work.
Everyone's really involved in horses around here, and to have my business cut off already, it's, well, rather disheartening.
It's bleak for a horse. I wouldn't want to be a horse in Ontario right now, and And it saddens me to think that bad things can happen to them just because of the cost that's involved with them.
Thousands of jobs are at risk. Small businesses are at risk. Horses are at risk. Contact your local member of provincial parliament and ask them to restore the program.